for me to say, Nemo said, so my cousin went for a job, and he was asked, are you an imbecile man? Because he needed this job. My man had to deny just for him to eat. And it's true. Fine girls have a problem of entitlement. Sometimes as a guy you need to make a move for a girl. Not like I do, but so as a guy.
So you enjoy the fine boy
It's not about profiling has done much more damage than we think, because it limits you from meeting people, it limits you from having experiences because of something someone told you.
That's what Sirguy has made on a scale of 10.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Sip&Ponder with Sirguy is here. And with me on the show today, I have Dylan. Dylan, welcome to Sip&Ponder.
I appreciate it, and I'm happy to be here.
It's always good to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Before we jump right into it, I want you to test and rate what Sirguy has made on a scale of 10.
Okay. Okay, I'll give it a good 8, I guess.
A good 8.
8, yeah.
You're always squeezing your face.
No, it was, you know what you put inside here now, so but yeah. I'll give it a good 8.
Okay, I think we are all guilty of profiling. At some point, we have looked at someone and we said that this person looks like, even without hearing from that person. You hear people say that Igbo people have money. You hear people profile Yoruba people as this or that. Do you think that profiling is something that is good?
Well, you can't say it's good, you can't say it's bad, but there are, if you check the advantage and disadvantages of things, yes. So I think the disadvantage of profiling is higher. You don't really get much from profiling somebody, which normally people use it in reading people. Profiling can be seen in like reading. When you see somebody without even knowing you've already read the person, or that can be part of profiling.
Profiling is the reason a lot of stop people.
Yes.
I said that he looked like a Yahoo.
Yes, that's the bad side of profiling.
Yeah.
It's never, because profiling is synonymous to something like you say how do this woman say it? The dangers of one side, the single story. Yes. Yeah. So profiling is born out of single story. If you see it like that, profiling is most times maybe a person's experience or a couple of people's experience. They generalize it, then push it out there, and most people say Igbos are this Igbo, but most of the times they have not even come in contact with any Igbo person.
Most Igbo people have money. I don't have money.
Okay. I'm not going to be the one to say you don't, or yeah, the one saying so.
I don't, so I need help.
So you see over here in Igbo land, some people are over here saying Yoruba people are this and that. But most of them they live most of their life in Igbo land. So you see this profiling thing. It didn't start necessarily with our parents. There has been things that have been coming up since then, because you see this people, they call them a warrior clan. Back in the day, you see particular people, they call them a warrior clan. And when you are referred to as that, you're expected to be strong, you're expected to behave like, then it's not 100% people in that place or in that particular.
You still see cowards.
Yes, you still see cowards in all these things. So profiling is a major, it's not really a major problem, it's a problem in Nigeria. It creates a lot of narratives, false narrative about people, and sometimes it creates tensions between people because of what someone said. Most times you've not experienced it, but just because of someone said. And maybe if that person starts acting slightly, or just not even really slightly, or maybe, let me say, as an Igbo man now, you're in a space with Yoruba people, and this money, someone is owing you money, and you're the type of person that say, "Oh, give me my money." Yes, and it's a natural human behavior. If someone is owing you, but because of now you're an Igbo man, so they single you out and say, yes, an Igbo man, he still like money, you get that kind of shit. So I believe that profiling it creates a lot of problems. It creates a lot of I say tension amongst people. If a Yoruba person comes in now, you already let's not lie.
Assumption.
You already have an assumption before even the person says a word. You get so, and Most times it's bad. Sometimes it helps.
I don't know. Perhaps it's because I've not been able to separate culture from profiling.
Yeah.
From generalization, if I must borrow that term. But I also think I am one of those that think that profiling is something that should exist. I understand that it has disadvantages.
Yeah.
But I think that profiling also, if you look at the good sides, it creates expectations for us. Here is the thing about culture. Culture is an eye that we use to view something.
Yeah.
It is an eye that we use to say, this is how a man should be. This is how a woman should be. Yes, you can't have every woman rather, be 100%, that way, and you can't have every man be 100% that way. But it helps us as a society create our expectations, create the strength, of what is capable of solving our problem. Because when we don't have a general view on something, we are likely not going to have our own perspective to it. We are likely not going to have a solution, to the problems associated with that. Let's say, for instance, now marriage. Once you're a married man, there are certain expectations from you. When you look at someone, you say that he's behaving like a married man, or that the society expects some things from you. So that enables us create it's not just expectations, but then a social solution to things. So I think that on the other hand, profiling is something that should exist in our society. That it is very important because it helps us have a communal view, a communal perspective of something, and also enables us to have solutions to
when you see communal view, I think to an extent you're right, but you see, this profiling of a thing has gotten people into much problem that they can't come out of. People get married because you profile this person and she fits into the society generalization or something. You go and marry and end up finding out that this person is not what I think it is, who I think he is or she. So you see, it's a big problem, and it starts there. Our parents, I think they're even the champions of generalization, because when they see this person, they generalize it that I think some of our parents have sense. Even in this the place we are now, this part of Nigeria, we are the eastern part of Nigeria. Even in the east, we have people that will generalize things in the same Igbo land. We think maybe it's because we are doing it because Igbo Yoruba. In Igbo land, there are still people that they'll tell you. They'll tell you avoid these people now, or they are doing this. Do you understand? Whereas maybe it's just someone's experience or a couple of people's experience that you're judging based on everything, which limits people's opportunity. Like I have a story where my cousin, I'm from Mbise, in Imo State. So my cousin went for a job, and he was asked, "Are you an Mbise man?" Because he needed this job. My man had to deny just for him to eat, because if he had answered that yes, it's for him, they'll send him out. And this guy was just making an honest living. That is how bad this is. No, it is actually funny because it doesn't even make sense. In the same people land.
It does.
So it's so bad. You see here someone say, if you see the same person, kill snake before you kill the person.
Kill snake before you kill.
Me as a person, I'm not even
as... you kill the same person before you kill a snake.
Me as a person, I'm not even as aggressive as people. Sometimes I wonder.
Should I kill you before I kill a snake?
I'll kill you before you even do anything.
Then the profiling is right.
No, understand. See, the reason why I still believe till tomorrow, the reason why we profile by people is because we don't allow you don't poke us in the eye.
No.
So I understand. This profiling comes from a place. Comes from an experience. Do you get? Then the experience is the thing is misinterpreted or over exaggerated. You get? You understand? This set of people might be very hardworking. Anyway, like us people now. Anywhere we are too hardworking that we try to take control. You get? If I try to organize, I try to make Now those people's experience, a couple of people's, they change it to we dominate, we come in, they exaggerate it. Nobody keeps it. It's just like a third hand story. First hand, second hand, third hand. It can never be the same. This person tells this person, the third one can never be the same thing that the first person saw. That is what the problem of generalization. Some people tell you, sometimes I ask people, have you had experience with an NPC person? No, the person say no. I'm not, why are you not saying this? It's so fucked up. Like, generalization has done us so bad. Even opportunities people could have gotten. Because you generalize this person. Look at my brother that almost lost his feeling for the day.
Because he's coming from a particular place.
Yes, that's the problem, honestly. Yeah.
There is no way I'm not telling this story, because I think that sometimes when it takes guts. It takes guts to profile someone. And sometimes when our guts tell us that this person perfectly fits into this profile and you disobey your guts, trust me, sometimes you regret it. I have this story in my first year. I don't know, as shameful as it's going to sound, I am going to say it. In my first year in Unizik, I used to have this idea about fair girls that happen to have a bit of enlarged backside.
Yeah.
I had this classmate who fits into this profile, and I profiled her immediately. I said, SirguyIsHere, don't talk to this girl. If you do, she would ask you for money or to buy something for her. First day, second day, I obeyed that. I kept that profile that this girl is definitely going to bill me. Brother, when I eventually spoke to this girl, just a hard, we just started a conversation, and on the first day that we had this conversation, those that hawked things, within there, and she was like, Sirguy, buy for me. I didn't have money. It happened the first time, buy for me. It happened the second time, buy for me. It happened the third time. And, she told me that every time you don't have money. And I told myself, brother, you should have obeyed. This is how fair ladies with enlarged backside behave. Okay, now, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah. I'm not disputing the fact that generalization is there. Me, I'm not going to even lie. I have a hot take in my own. I have my own fucked up generalization. And you already know I don't have to say talk.